Good morning, Gateway kids. Welcome back after the summer. Hopefully by now you will have seen our video on YouTube and you will have seen that it's a look back over what we have learned so far this year in 2020. And we have been learning about 4 books of the Bible. We started in Genesis and we've looked at Genesis, Exodus, Leviticus and Numbers. And I'm going to get my Bible now to show you. We have read all of this at the beginning of the Bible. And we started at the beginning and are working our way through because we want to think about God's big story for people. We want to be able to see the stories in order and understand what God has been doing through the Bible from the beginning to the end. And we have so far done Genesis, Exodus, Leviticus and Numbers. So let's see what we have learnt so far. What could you do today? Number 1, you could create a Bible timeline to show what you have learnt from Genesis to Numbers. You might choose to draw a big poster or make up a song or act it out or use Lego or something else. I would really love to see your creations, whether that's a video or a photo. I'd love to see what has stood out to you in what we have studied so far in God's big story. Number 2, in the New Testament, in the book of Luke, we can read the story of Jesus walking down the road with 2 of his disciples, having a conversation. The Bible says that, beginning with Moses and all the prophets, Jesus explained to them what was said in all the scriptures concerning himself. Luke chapter 24, verse 7. This means that Jesus was explaining to his friends that the whole Bible, even the Old Testament, is all about him, all about Jesus. Now, there are lots of stories in the Bible, but all the stories are telling one big story. And our Jesus Storybook Bibles tell us that every story whispers his name. Every story in the Bible tells us something about Jesus. It whispers his name. So, why don't you choose a story that we have looked at this year from Genesis to Numbers and think about how that story whispers Jesus' name? And there is a list of those stories on our Gateway Families Facebook page. Number 3, knowing how all the stories in the Bible fit together into one big story can help us understand more about God and his plans. Why don't you try learning the Bible in a nutshell together as a family? You can find it on our YouTube channel. Can you try making it into a rap or a song? If you do, please do record yourselves and share it with me. I would love to see it. What have you learnt so far about God and who he is from learning about the Bible as one big story?